Greetings, blessed family. It's your girl, Sony, back again with another one. I was about to watch this out. I don't know why this came to me. But I remember growing up as a kid. And I would stay home. You know, I would stay home a lot from school because as a kid, I was sickly. I was a very sickly kid. Or I would go through growing pains in my arm from the Ehlers palsy. And my arm started to grow. I was in excruciating pain, so I was home with my mom a lot. And that was back in the day when the stories used to be on. Now, Mom's was a CBS type of girl. She watched, what was Mom's stories? The Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, The Guiding Light. Yeah, those was her things. And I always remember, it was one of the storylines that always mystified me. Two people would get together, they would be in love, hot and heavy, doing this, doing that. One person would stray from the relationship or something would happen. It was always something in the mix. They wasn't talking, things would happen, her life was this way, his life was that way. Now, unbeknownst to the other person, let's say the first party is missing them, and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to get married to her. She was always the one for me, but I was going through this. I let this person lead me astray. Because the first party was seduced by another party who came on the scene. They was just upset because the other two was in love, and they put an evil plan into motion. Was like, you know what, I'm going to take them from them. And they did. But 6 months later, the person was like, I can't believe they lied to me. They said this, they said that. Now, the second party has gotten their feelings hurt because this was the love of their life. They loved them. They could not believe that this person left them. And, you know, they went through some things. They probably went down a dark road where they was drinking and doing this because they couldn't live without the love of their life. They were getting themselves together, and they went on vacation, and they met somebody. And they met somebody and fell in love. They have not felt these feelings since they got their feelings hurt with old girl. And they say, you know what, she ain't ever coming back. I've been blessed with this new person. So all of a sudden, you know, they haven't been with a person in a year. They go together, do their little thing, consummate their situation. And, you know, while they on vacation, they get married because this person like, you know what, I'm not going to let happiness leave me again. Do you know when that person gets back in town, they in town, I want to say less than 24 hours. They going out to get something to eat because the baby girl is home. They like, you know, baby girl, sit here. I've been gone for a while. Ain't no food here. I'm going to pick up some stuff and get us something to eat. I'll be back. While they out, they going to run into the old lover, the love of their life, the love of their life who tore them up. And they're like, it still takes their breath away. Like, she's still beautiful. Oh my God. They try to act like they don't see them. They still shopping, doing their thing. But the old girl knows that she saw them. So she making her way over. Hey, hello, Trevor. How have you been? Because, you know, she can't just say that she messed up. She got to come with, you know, some more airs. Hello, Trevor. I know you saw me, Trevor. And Trevor's like, hey, what's up, girl? Hey, what's up, girl? To make a long story short, he says he's had something to do, you know. She sees that the interest is not there the way that it used to be. Trevor's little tongue used to be hanging out of my little puppy dog eyes. It's not there anymore. It's a difference. She's trying to, as she's talking, because they're both talking, they're speaking, they're conversing, but the mind is going, da, 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 da. He's like, well, I wonder how she's doing, you know, mentally. So she breaks down and says, Trevor, I'm so sorry that this happened. We're going to say, Jimmy, you know, Jimmy told me that you was cheating on me. Jimmy told me that you was doing this. Jimmy told me you was running around. You had a baby. You had this. And that's why I broke up with you. He's like, wow, that's interesting. Did you know that Jimmy had a crush on you since we was in the second grade? Oh, no, I did. So they're going back and forth. And he's standing there hurt, like, wow, I can't believe this happened. Jimmy really filled the past one. She's like, when I found out, I left Jimmy and I came back to look for you because you've always been the love of my life. I'm in love with you and I want to get married. I'm so sorry that I hurt you. I'm so sorry, so sorry that I broke your heart. And mind you, these are the things that this man wanted to hear for years. He would have done anything short of selling his soul to have heard this from this woman. And he's like, you know, I love you and I will always love you. But we can't get married because I'm married. Boom, 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 boom. That's when the show would end to the next day. So we come back to the next day. She's like, what? How did you get married? You were just gone for a week. Da, da, da. Now, all of a sudden, the wife comes. We don't even know how. Maybe she got a low jack on him. We don't know. Oh, she probably got a Find Me app on Apple. She's like, Trevor, what's taking so long, sweetie? I was worried about you. And mind you, the new wife is bad. We thought old girl was bad, but the wife is bad, bad, bad. She's like, even the women are like, damn. You got a real one, Trevor. And not that she's pleasing to the eye. She's articulate. Her body's banging. She cleans up well. And she just got on shorts and a tee, and she looked like a supermodel right now. Where even old girl is taken back like, So he introduces them, say a couple of words, and him and his wife leave. Now, old girl, she's distraught at this point. She's distraught. Because she got finessed by Jimmy. Jimmy gave her a package that she can't get rid of. Thanks to Jimmy and the package, she can no longer have children. So it's a wrap for her lineage right there. She better hope her brothers bring something into the table. And the love of her life just walked away. And he doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have a fiance. He has a beautiful wife, and they're in love. I will always look at these scenarios like, wow, does this stuff really happen? Yeah, it really does. And I always said, I pray to God that never happens to me. Like I go through something, you go through this, you go through that, you don't talk, you do talk. And by the time they come back around to profess their undying love, I just saw a light by Jesus. They just professed their undying love to me. I just got married to the love of my life. And I'm not going to hurt this woman the way that you hurt me. Because you left me. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear that. If it resonates with you, God bless you. I don't know why. It just came out the air. So, take care of who and what you have, when you have them, and how you have them. Because one of the most precious things you could ever have in this life is someone's heart, someone's love, someone's obedience. And yeah, when you're older, you understand what obedience is. We're not talking about a dog or a child. Obedience as in your partner. Because you are supposed to obey your partner. When you become grown people, you understand it. And life will life. So you have to appreciate the blessing you have while it's there. Let the blessing know that you understand it's a blessing and treat it as a blessing every day. Because, baby, when it's over and anything happens, your blessing going to be somebody else's blessing. And that new person going to take care of that blessing. Because they know how it is to be without that blessing. See, you was never without the blessing. You took advantage of the blessing. Your blessing wasn't even a blessing no more. It was a burden. And it was only a burden because you wanted to get in the streets and go out there and slay other people because you was nasty. You didn't understand the blessing for being a blessing. You didn't understand that blessing loved you more than anything else. So this is good. Teaching Thursday. Whether you're single, booed up, or whatever, married for 25 years. If you're single, you better be the love of your life outside of him. Outside of them, the Trinity. And if you with somebody, you better log off TikTok, make a dinner, make some reservations, get some flowers, some roses, some candles, some little oil. Teddy Pendergrass taught me how to treat a woman when I was a little girl. When he said, let's take a shower. I was like, what? A shower together. Wow. I was taught by the master between him and Al. I knew how to put it down. And that's how you got to treat your people, baby. I mean, life will always life, but always remember what's the most important thing in this world. You and that woman, you and that man. Everything else is secondary outside of that. If that union is not united and on a firm foundation, it's right. You ain't got no family, you ain't got this, you have nothing but an illusion. So I say all that to say, everybody who's ever been with me, they know how I vibe. When you see the first missus, because I ain't never been married, but I will be soon. Well, I should say in this room, because I've been married before. Not in this lifetime, I should say, because everybody's comprehension skills are different. The wizard is a man. I still keep going back to that because I couldn't fathom. Well, I'm going to let that go. I digress, Let your blessing know how much of a blessing they are to you. And you know you got the right one when they show you that you're a blessing to them as well. You can't be a time waster or allow a time waster to waste your time. Ashe, ashe, ashe. But baby, I tell you, I'm in lover girl mode. I mean, it's been like a month or two. I've been in pure lover girl mode, and I already know it's because God is already preparing me for what's to come. And I accept it, Lord, and I thank you for this wonderful intuition that you have given me. So, baby, if you blessed like I'm blessed, you better acknowledge your blessing. Let your blessing know it's a blessing. Turn that phone off and put it on Do Not Disturb. Put them kids and them grandkids out, whatever your situation is. Turn on some Teddy, Jodeci, whatever your deal is, whatever decade you from. For me, ain't nothing like the oldies, though. I'm going to give you some Tyrone Davis. I'm going to give you some Johnny Taylor. You know, I got to give you some Al. Brooke Benton, you know, we going to throw out some things, baby. But at the end of the day, it's about you and that person. And you making that person feel like they 16 again. They better not be 16. Because I'm talking to my grown folks. But you better make them feel like that you are the first and only love of their life. They can have children by multiple people. They don't remember them people names. Them people came and served the purpose. Especially in my case, they served the purpose because they gave them what I couldn't give them, and glory be to God. Now it's time for me to love you the right way. You know what? Let me go. I'm about to listen to Johnny Gill. Instead of love you the right way, rub you the right way. Ashe.